Hi everyone, this is John here at Body in Motion, and this month we're doing videos where we're talking about things on Instagram that got our wheels turning and thinking about new ways to treat different patients. Anyone who's been in here working with Kylie, Justin, or myself knows that we love to tinker. And one of the things that we deal with a lot are tight hip flexors. We sit so much, this tissue gets bound up, and we've got these really mobile low backs that can let us make up for it. And a lot of times people don't even notice it. This can be a real culprit with low back pain. It comes up a lot in running mechanics. When we get down into these good positions and we're really extending this hip flexor, firing our glutes, preventing our low back from giving us the stretch, we're pulling right through there and trying to create length. But sometimes we have people who, no matter how much they stretch, that hip flexor just stays tight. And clinically, when we see something like that, we're thinking about a lack of stability or a lack of strength and endurance in that tissue that's kind of trying to make up for that by really hanging on and cinching down. So what I saw on Instagram that I thought was really an elegant way of addressing this was taking that low back extension out of the equation, get into this position. So now that we're here, all of a sudden we have a big stabilization demand for our shoulders, our hips, and our diaphragm and through our torso. And so by doing this, we're turning all the things on that we want to be working so that the psoas doesn't have to. And then in that position, we take this band and we're going to do our hip flexor strengthening rather than stretching. Just by getting in this gentle reverse plank, we get everything else to be engaged the way that we want it to be. My ribs are down, my diaphragm is active, my hips are extended, my glutes are definitely on, and I'm getting to challenge these hip flexors and train them. So just 6 on each side. Doing this for a few days for that tight hip flexor patient can actually really make a big difference and give them length and let these hip flexors work in the way they're intended to. So that's what I got excited about. If you want to talk more, you can always schedule a discovery call or come in for a visit.